Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Rumors of Heresy. My name is Zareth, and today we're going to talk about an upcoming tournament that I'm going to. I'm playing Forgefather Seekers. I know I haven't made videos for a while, folks, and I do apologize for that. It's been a crazy summer, crazy life changes, and frankly, I'm excited to start making content again. I've already got a GT report in the pipe for you guys. It's already made. It should publish next week, but I do have a GT coming up soon, and I'm playing Forgefather Seekers. I thought we could talk a little bit about my list and about some of the lists that we might face. It's during the same week as LVO, so a lot of people are gone for it, but it should be fun. Before we begin, folks, just a reminder, please hit that thumbs up button, like, subscribe, comment if you like this stuff, or give feedback. I would really appreciate some feedback. If let me know what you guys think of this style of this video. What kind of content do you guys want? I'm all ears. So let's fire this up, shall we? Let's see. So it's the Denver 40K Fight Club Open. Here we are. Let's look at my list first, shall we? Sure, that's what people want to see anyways, to some degree at least. So, Forgefathers, Seekers. I've heard a lot of people say we have to have like a 10-man Infernus squad to make it work. I'm certainly not doing that. This is pretty close to what I've taken on all the other a lot of other lists. I just don't have a lot of vehicles that I specifically want for this list. Would love to have a repulsor, for instance, but I don't have one. One day maybe we will. But we're using the new detachment, which is exciting. And this tournament, it's been decided that we can get +1 to wound on Oath of Moment targets, which a lot of other tournaments are ruling against that. A lot of tournaments are ruling for it. It's just a big question mark right now. So this tournament we get to. So I'm using Seekers. I recently actually went to a GT. It was a little GT, but I did well. I don't want to give spoilers, but I did well and with a very similar Firestorm list to this. In fact, it's the exact same. I just added a little bit of war gear this time because I had extra points. So we have Adrax is going to go with Bladeguard, Lieutenant with Combi-weapon. Here's the enhancement, the Adamantine Mantle. It just, he's an expensive Combi Lieutenant, but that I had enough points to just throw him in there, so he'll take less damage now, I guess. Vulkan's here is going to hang out with some company heroes, and then an Intercessor Squad, just pretty standard stuff, has a power fist and a grenade launcher. They're just going to sticky the objective because there's so much indirect fire out there. Probably less now that the Mortarian's hammer has been nerfed into the ground, but I still really like to have some sticky objectives. A couple impulsors. I decided this time to go with a shield dome. I've played with the extra shots from these guys a lot, and they just don't seem like they're doing that much, the extra shots, regardless of the other weapon system. So I figured shield domes would be nice because I usually put these guys out in the open and people really like to try killing them. Having a 5-up invuln is nice. Here's a 6-man Bladeguard squad. I'm gonna go with Adrax in a Land Raider. As you'll see, company heroes. It's so exciting, guys. Vulkan has Tacticus now, so you can actually add him to company heroes and have them go in an Impulsor, which didn't used to be possible. So they'll just usually grab my expansion objective. Let's see, 2 Eradicator squads. One is usually going to be just in Strat Reserve. The other one's just going to be in the Party Wagon in the Land Raider. Let's see, an Intercessor Squad. This one, I can give one of my Impulsors a scout move, which is kind of cool. We can make that happen. We can actually do some weird stuff, like have the Incursors do a scout move if I'm going first, and then have an Infernus squad close enough to it that they can then advance, get into, so the Incursors would get out, the Infernus squad advances, and gets into the Impulsor, who then it also advances, and then I can still shoot out of it because everything has assault on it. So we have a couple small Infernus squads. These guys are going to be really interesting. I don't know how much we're going to end up doing with the advance and action, or shoot and action with them. I'm really interested to see how that's going to pan out with them. Two smaller squads here is all I have for Infernus. And then Land Raider Redeemer, because why wouldn't we? It's a super fun unit. It's really fun. A couple Predator Destructors with las cannons, and then a Scout Squad and a Storm Speeder Hammer Strike. That's all we've got. It's kind of nice to have the Incursors plus Hammer Strike, so that we can deny cover and we can get +1 to hit. So it's kind of like we're getting a double oath, sort of, a little bit. Not really. It's like we have double oath at home, sort of thing. But it'll be fun. Like I said, I did really well at that GT. And those reports will be coming out here pretty soon. Yeah, then that's using Firestorm. So, anyways. Let's take a look at some of the competition here. There are, I think they said that there's like 80% of the players are using power armor, a ton of World Eaters, which is kind of scary. I'm only going to look at lists that I can actually decode a little bit. Let's look at what Andre's doing. He's got an Imperial Guard, Astra Militarum thing. Combined arms, I feel like, is one of the strongest out there. He's always a little bit, he's a really good player. I've played him in a ton of tournaments at this point, but Acadian Command Squad, Gaunt's Ghosts are so good, with the uppy downy deep strike nonsense. Let's see, Command Squad. Really what I want to see is how many Dorns does he have? He just has 1. Earlier this summer when I was playing Blood Angels, he had one of his Dorns come in, and like I hadn't screened just I had left a perfect hole for him to jump into from reserves with his Dorn, and he just deleted it 2 turns in a row. He deleted a big unit of of my 3 wound infantry with a Dorn commander. It's super rough. So Ursula Creed is really good with all the Acadians that. All the troops that he has, a couple Toroxes with all the scout is tough. Let's see, Rough Riders, Hellhound, Kazarkin are really good. He has 3 squads of them. They're really good because they get, with their +1 save, and they can go to ground and stuff. With cover saves, they can get really tough. Let's see, Lehman Russ. So he's going pretty light on tanks. He's got, it really is that... So it's just a ton of troops is all he's got. The Scions are really good, of course. He's got a Lehman Russ and 1 Dorn is it. Everything else is just troops. Woof. I mean, it's gonna be good. It's gonna obviously it's gonna be good. It's just it's a little bit rough. So let's see what Blood Angels are doing here, guys. So the Inheritors list is kind of cool, because they're a little more tactical. Like the attack, the Assault group, the Liberators Assault group is what I played all summer, and whereas I wouldn't say that it's point and click at all. There's a lot of nuance. It's a very challenging list to play well. It's still Inheritors actually has shooting. Like they incorporate a more of a mixed force instead of just pure melee. So an Apothecary, man, I always want to take an Apothecary. It's just he's always the first one to get cut. I'm like, no, I'll just play well enough that my guys won't die, so we'll be fine. Let's see, Captain with a jump pack. So these guys are all just gonna go with Sanguinary Guard, I bet. Dante, wow. So he's gonna have well, he has more captains / Dante. He has more guys to go with Sanguinary Guard than he has Sanguinary Guard. He can only have 3 units, I think. So let's see, Combi Lieutenant with the enhancement. This guy, he dies and comes back, so you can't just shoot him off of an objective. makes him really tough. Sanguinor is really good in this detachment because he doesn't rely on, like, you can do uppy downy with him, so he doesn't have to move in the first couple turns or lose his usefulness. Really like Sanguinor on this in this list. And then let's see, an Intercessor Squad, couple Ball Predators. I really like these things. I used to have own 3 of them, and I can't find them. That they're like from 10 years ago. I'm sure I just got rid of them somehow, but it's really sad. I had 3 of them. They're gone. Would love to have them. Some Devastators, an Intercessor Squad. How many Sanguinary Guard? 1, 2, 3. So 3 small Sanguinary Guard. Oh, okay, then he's got Vanguard Vets. So, like, where's Dante and all the jump? So I'm guessing one of the jump captains is just going to hang out with the 5-man Van Vets. I don't know if that's worthwhile or not. I mean, it's probably fine, but it's a little bit crazy. A little bit overkill. A couple of Vindicators. I mean, this is very close to what Jack Harpster takes. This will be good. The double bale, the double ball, and double Vindicator. It's gonna pretty good shooting, and then the Sanguinary Guard just got a buff. They hit on a 2 now instead of a 3-up, so they're pretty good. Let's see, Brandon Roddy. Ooh, he's taking Grey Knights. I had to play against Grey Knights just recently. I hadn't played against them for a while. Brandon is the guy who runs this tournament. He also plays with them. He's tends to be one of the guy, like he's one of the guys that is responsible for Denver being so cutthroat as a meta. So see, I hear the Librarians are really good now. They were already pretty good. He's got a couple Dread Knights, a couple enhancements that do some cool stuff. Oh, what's the it doesn't say what the detachment is. I have no idea. Not that I would really be able to tell, but let's see, a couple strike squads. I have a bunch of strike Marines from back in the day, or strike squad guys from back in 6th edition. They only had a 3-up save and 1 wound each way back then. Now they're 2-up save. They're not as overpowered in this list anyways, though. The Interceptors, those are the fast ones, I think. Just 5 or 3 of the Interceptor squads. Those are like jump interceptors, kind of. Cool, I think. I don't really know for sure. See, another Dread Knight. So 3 Dread Knights, and then 2 big Paladin squads. These are like 8-man units. And a Calidus. And the Priest, is that like the no deep strike bubble? So the Paladins don't have a character with them, I guess. Not that that's a bad thing. It's just, I mean, is this actually what? How big is the Paladin squad? I can't tell. They can't be. They're not even 8-man. They can't be 8-man. These points are too small. Okay, those will be interesting. I mean, he called it up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Yeah, it's gonna be a hassle. Ooh, League of Votan. I don't know what the heck they do now that they got a new book. Colin K, probably one of the favorites to win this. He and I have been talking about Firestorm a little bit lately. Some Salamanders. I really like his take on it. So he's got Adrax and a Judiciar that just go with 2 Bladeguard squads. He actually won a small GT. It wasn't that small though. With this list, just kind of recently. Lieutenant with Phobos armor. He can deep strike and just be kind of a hassle. Let's see, Lieutenant with Combi-weapon and Vulkan. Then 1 Impulsor. Double Bladeguard Veterans, like I said, with Adrax and what's his name? Let's see, an Erad squad. So he's got 3 Erads. Let's see, an Infernus squad. An Invader ATV, probably just sit on the home objective or screen a little bit. Well, hold on, does he have... Yeah, he doesn't have any... doesn't have any infiltrators. No, in... whatever they're called. The other guys who sit on objectives. Intercessors. Nothing. He's got a repulsor, though. He's got a redeemer, a repulsor, and an executioner. Like the trifecta. That is a ton of points in these three, but they're all armor 12 or weapon wounds. No, wounds 12. They're all toughness 12. Still, let's see. And then he's got some scouts. Okay, yeah. I mean, he destroys people with this list, and it's Firestorm, which is really fun. Is this the other guy who's doing... There's someone else. Yeah, this guy's also taking Forgefather's Seekers. So this will be interesting to see his take on it. Let's see, he's got Adrax and Vulkan. Are those the only characters he's got? 2 characters. Wow. Okay, so Adrax and Vulkan. No Combi Lieutenant, which is... Combi Lieutenant is so strong, but that's fine. Not a criticism. Not trying to criticize here. I'm just interested. Okay, so he's got an Intercessor Squad. That's good. It's a sticky thing. Aggressors. Who goes with the aggressors? Vulkan can't go with the aggressors. I don't think Adrax can go with aggressors either. They're just hanging out on their own, I guess. No captain with them seems a little sus. The Bladeguard are certainly going to go with Adrax. Let's see. A 3-man Inceptor Squad, cool. A 10-man Infernus, nice. That's super fun. That's a really fun unit, especially with the Forgefather Seekers. You get the +1 hits on each torrent weapon. That'll be a really fun squad. I wonder, this is probably where Vulkan goes, right? You have to think. Because he can't go with the aggressors. He can go with the... Can he go with the intercessors? Maybe. There's only like 4 units he can go with. One of which is company heroes. One of which... another one of which is an Infernus squad. I think he can go with tactical squads, tactical marines as well. So maybe intercessors is the last one. I don't remember. He has to be going with the Infernus, though, which makes that unit even more deadly. Gosh, I would love to run that unit. That seems super fun. I mean, it's like 400 points for a fairly squishy unit, but the Overwatch on that's going to be pretty brutal. I mean, yeah, I guess it would be brutal, sort of, but at the same time, it's still not... I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. It might be worth it. I would love to see it in action, though. Let's see, 5-man scouts. Double ballistas, which is nice because they don't usually need Oath Moment to be effective. A lancer, just 1 lancer, and then a redeemer, of course. I'm curious. Let's see. I don't think. Yeah, you can't fit. You've got a. Okay, so does he? I guess. Okay, he's got an impulsor. So the impulsor is going to be the one with the Bladeguard in it. Or the redeemer is going to have the aggressors in it. I mean, the aggressors are kind of fun in the Forgefather detachment as well. Let's see. Oh, and he's got a repulsor as well. I mean, I bet the repulsor's got Infernus in there. That would be my guess. Cool. Oh, I hope he does well, man. That's a fun list. That's really cool. Let's see, there's a Death Watch. I think that there's a couple Death Watch here, which is crazy. Let's just look at one more, shall we, guys? Let's just look at some other Marine one. Another Astartes. Ooh, okay, the Shadow Mark Talon list is really cool. I would love to play this, the Raven Guard one. Okay, so we've got 8th and Shan, that's the new character. And Shrike is here. So Caven Shrike, a lot of times Shan, I don't think he can run, like go with unit. I think he's just a lone op, just hangs out and deep strikes and does annoying things. Shrike joins a unit of jump pack intercessors usually and gives them, I think, lone op and stealth. I think they already have stealth because of their detachment. A chaplain with a jump pack. Ooh. It's a little bit spicy. I don't know what the Hunter's Instincts do. Lieutenant in Phobos armor. It's cool. Taking deep strike. Lieutenant with Combi-weapon. I don't know what this. Oh, this is the one that it's a Vect aura. Makes him really annoying. He's gonna be in the middle somewhere, vecting us. Let's see, an Intercessor Squad. Love them. Let's see, a 10-man JPI. So that's one of these. This is gonna go with like the chaplain, and then another JPI 10-man is gonna go with Shrike. That's cool. Couple ballistas. Gosh, isn't that funny? No one used to take ballistas, and then they went down to 130 points, and everyone took ballistas. And now, even though they've increased by 20 points each, everyone's still taking ballistas. Everyone's just they're just in the habit or something. Let's see, an Intercessor Squad. Okay, so they've got the plasma exterminators. So these are the 6-inch deep strike plasma guns. Another one of these squads. To 2 big Intercessor Squads. Oof. Let's see, an Intercessor Squad. Those are awesome. I really like their skirmishy stuff. I always take a squad of Intercessors if I can. A tactical warsuit. I actually have heard a few people say they're pretty good. I need to see them to believe it. A couple suppressor squads, couple unique units here. Suppressors, double suppressors, and tactical war. Yeah, I would love to see these in action, guys. Would love to. All right, well, so yeah, this should be fun. This should be fun. I think there's like 50 some people going, because a lot of people in our meta just they all have delusions of grandeur. No, they're all just really good players, and it's kind of at least in our meta, a lot of people really love LVO. I wish I could have gone, but this tournament is 10 minutes from my house, and you know, I don't have a huge amount of money right now, so we'll go to this one and try to make the shadow round next time, I guess. The people have called this the "We Have LVO at Home" event, which, you know, that'll be fun. It'll be fun. Yeah, looking forward to it. So let me know what your thoughts are, guys. I'm excited to be back, making videos like this. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you all so much for watching, and remember that if you didn't hear it from me, it's probably heresy. Take care, folks.